There are 7 realms of power in the spirit. The first realm of power is the ability to cast out devils. And the reason is because casting out demons is predicated on the finished works of Christ. So Jesus paid that price. Principalities were disarmed. But in the first realm of power, we fail. And we love excitement and emotion. And we think emotion is power. The second realm of power is the ability to cause creation to conform to the will of God. Because creation is in bondage, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. Children can cast out demons, but only son can bring creation under the government of God. So the ability to regulate creation is superior to casting out demons. The third realm of power is the ability to tame the flesh. Because a man that can take a city is not as strong as the man that has rule over his tongue. The power to rule over the flesh. He said that I may not be a castaway. I beat my body and bring it under subjection. That is power in the realm of the spirit. I am not controlled. I'm not regulated. I can bring the impulses of my system under the government of God. So I sleep when I should. I don't sleep when I want to. He says, sin shall no longer have dominion over me. That means he can command his elements. People don't fall because there's temptation. People fall because they have no power over themselves. Jesus was tempted at all points, yet he was without sin. So it's not temptation that makes men sin. It's the lack of power to keep the system. The fourth realm of power is hunger for the presence. When a man is hungry for God, it's a sign that he's healthy in the spirit. He says, as the deer panted after the water brooks, so my soul longeth after thee, in a dry and in a thirsty land where no water is. There are certain people that become so rusty. Even when the presence of God is moving, they are less concerned. They can't perceive the vibrations of God. They can no longer sense the atmosphere of heaven. You need to persuade them before they can understand. But men of power, even if people have prayed here, if they pass here after 2 hours, they know the difference in energy level. They can tell you, this is a hallowed ground. I know, because I have so much hunger for God that the deer can sense water 200 miles away. And the more as the deer is panting for water, that vibration, that is what shifts principalities from their realm. A man comes into a territory, as he's panting after God, he can bring God on the scene. That is power. Nothing moves him. Day by day, night on his bed, when people go to sleep, he can no longer sleep. And when the deer is panting like that, that's what makes the horn grow. And the horn of the deer is 7. It represents the 7 government of heaven. The government of the Lord, the government of the fear of the Lord, the government of wisdom, the government of knowledge, the government of might. That's the horn of the deer. When the deer pants for God, as he pants for the waters, the horn is growing. And when the horn grows, that becomes an envoy. When a man who has tamed the flesh enters a territory, even the princes know. Because when they come, they check you. Not what you are doing. He said, the prince of this world cometh to me and findeth nothing. The only thing I carry is hunger. It's hunger. It's hunger for God. That's power. When you go to heaven, people don't die. So raising the dead is no longer an act. When you go to heaven, people are not sick. What then is power in heaven? He said the 24 elders, day and night, they fell on their faces and they say, holy, holy, holy. That's hunger. They never have enough. He said the 4 living creatures, day and night, forever and ever, they walk worship forever and ever, day and night. There is so much hunger. They can't rest. They can't rest. They press into God until God mantles them, and they flesh God on their body. So when they come out, you see God. When they talk, you see God. Everything about them become an effulgence of Elohim. That is power in the realm of God. The fifth realm of power is humility. That's a state a man gets to. Nothing moves him anymore. So you can't find pride in him. Even if the dead rises up, that's nothing. For him is to stand in the presence. And because he knows God is his first audience, he's careful. The sixth realm of power is brokenness. And the seventh realm of power is love. When you find a man of authority, these are the cadres he climbs in the spirit. He has left the realm of casting demons. He journeys into the realm of bringing creation under subjection to the government of God. He journeys into the realm of taming the flesh. He enters the realm of humility. Hunger. He enters the realm of humility. He enters the realm of brokenness until he becomes a man of love. And love is the nature of God. So that man becomes indeed a representative of God. He's not a preacher. He's a witness. There's a difference between a preacher and a witness. A preacher can preach Bible, but a witness reveals God to a generation. He can do it by preaching. He can do it by teaching. But by all means, he shows God to a generation. That's power. These are the things that makes for authority. And when a man ascends these cadres, there's nothing the devil can do to him. You can't find anything. You have seen a man who is a danger to the demonic realm. Exousia. That's how we advance kingdom. But today we don't grow in authority.